Yo, so I don't even think you realize how easy it is to build your list using social media, and it doesn't even matter what platform you're on. So whether you're on Facebook, IG, TikTok, Twitter, Pinterest, wherever, you can actually build your list there, and you don't need a ton of subscribers or to have a huge following in order for this to work. And so right now, I'm going to show you exactly how to build your email list using social media. All right, this is super easy. There's really like 3 steps to this, but before we even get into those steps, let's go ahead and lay a couple of ground rules down. And so I'm going to automatically assume that if you're trying to build an email list on social media, you know that you got to post good quality, relevant content to the topics that your audience are interested in. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right in on the first thing that you gotta have in order to get that list built. All right, so the first thing that you're gonna have to do is create a lead magnet, and this should be something that is relevant to your audience. Now, this could be a cheat sheet, it could be a free guide, it could be an ebook, it could be a quiz. I'm not gonna go over all of the different lead magnets. I already did a video on that, and if you wanna check it out, it's gonna pop up right here. But essentially, this lead magnet is going to be the thing that you give away to your audience in exchange for their email address. Now, you can give this away for free, or you could charge $1 for it. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different strategies out there that you can try, but the bottom line is that you gotta have that lead magnet, that thing that's going to entice them to wanna reach out to you and exchange their information for it. So that's the first step. You need a lead magnet. Now let's talk about how to distribute it. There's at least 2 different ways to distribute it. So there's a manual way and there's an automated way. First, I'm going to talk to you about the manual way. So the manual way that you would distribute your lead magnet, depending on what platform you are, is that you can always tell your audience to hit you up and you'll reach out to them via DM or email in order to get the thing. So that's the manual way, where you would say something like, hey, drop a line in the comments below, let me know you want it, and I'll reach out to you. And then when they respond, you hit them with a DM, and then you send them the thing. Now, that strategy, it's very manual, it's very labor intensive. Depending on your setup, if you're doing that by yourself, that could be asking a lot. Or maybe you have VAs or something like that, people that are monitoring, or maybe you set up a chat bot or whatever. But that's the way to kind of do it more manual. Now, a lot of people like that style because it's going to be more personable. It gives you that one-on-one interaction. It allows you to actually strike up a conversation. So if you're very small and you don't have a big audience yet, that may be something that you're interested in doing. Now, depending on the other platforms that you're on, or if you don't want to do that manual process, maybe you're an introvert and the thought of like speaking to someone one-on-one really doesn't entice you, or maybe you're just too busy, that's fine too, then you're going to want to do this second route, which is to build a lead funnel, which is basically at least a 2-page funnel where you have a landing page, also known as an opt-in page, where they're going to put their information in, and then it'll take them to a thank you page, and you can either have a download button on that thank you page, or you can email the thing over to them, just depending on the size, the file type, or however you want to do that. That's totally up to you. We don't really have enough time in this video to get into that, but I will say this: if you do want to go the automated route and you're looking for maybe some templates to help you get going, I'll put a link in the description below where you can check out some free funnel templates and go ahead and give that a try for your lead magnet. So that's distribution. You got 2 ways to do it. One way is the manual way. The other way is more automated, utilizing lead funnels. Now let's go ahead and wrap this up with the final step. All right, so this is the most important step, and this is going to be your email follow-up. If you botch this, all the hard work that you're doing literally means nothing. Now, when it comes to email follow-up, personally, I am not a fan of nurture sequences. I feel like they're played out. I feel like everyone is using the same headline formula and in the same format and all of that stuff. Again, this isn't me saying that they're not effective. I just am personally not a fan. I don't think that's the best way to go about it. My personal recommendation is that you block out a set period of time every month or weekly or whatever works for you, and that you sit down and just bang out all of your emails, load them into your autoresponder, and let them fire off automatically. Planning is huge when it comes to follow-up, because it can get very overwhelming to actually produce quality email content on a regular basis. And now, while I am personally a big fan of emailing every day, I understand that that doesn't work for some people. And the most important thing when it comes to email follow-up is consistency more than frequency. If you can consistently email frequently, then yes, you're the GOAT. But if you can only email once a week or 2 times a week or 3 times a week, whatever it is, that is better than nothing. Just make sure that it's consistent so that you don't give your subscribers schizophrenia, because sometimes they hear from you, sometimes they don't. And definitely, please do not make the mistake of only emailing your list when you're promoting something. The whole key to this thing is building a relationship with your subscribers, and that relationship starts on social media and it only gets deeper and deeper via email. But if you only hit them up when you're promoting something, you're going to be like that annoying relative who only sends Cash App requests and never actually like text messages you to check in or anything like that. So don't be that type of person with your email list. Focus on building the relationship, email consistently, and you will ultimately get the results that you want. And so there you have it. That is the simple 3-step formula to building your list utilizing social media. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to go ahead and drop a like on it. That way you can help somebody else find it and just do some more good in this community. And also, if you're into video marketing and list building and content creating and sales funnels and all of that good stuff, then subscribe to the channel, because that's what we do here. And until the next time, I'm Dwayne Gaddis. Peace.